How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. My name is Anubis, also known as the Gothic Tech Guy. Welcome to my show. Alright, so today we want to discuss the new iPhone lineup that's due to come out in September, but rumored it might be dropped earlier than that. So here we are at the beginning year of this new year, and already out the rumors mill is new iPhone talk. That's crazy. All right, so let's get into it. So the iPhone sales of the iPhone 10 did not do as hot as Apple wanted to be. They wanted 80 million to sell, but only 60 million sold. So they already broke down other analysts, like how much it costs to make each iPhone, and it came to about $450 to $500 each model. Then you gotta throw in the fact that they gotta pay the employees and stuff to make it. So I don't know, maybe they broke even, or maybe they barely made profit. If you wanna do, throw in the cost of all that together. So the thing about it is, in China, which is one of their biggest sales that they have, it didn't go over well big there because they wanted a bigger phone. The thing is, because it's not 100% Apple's fault, but a lot of these apps is still not formatted to take advantage of the entire screen. And I totally understand it. I watch Hulu, I watch HBO, I watch Netflix, I watch YouTube, obviously. And all those movie and TV apps. And the thing about it is, only YouTube and Netflix, I can stretch the screen and it will take up the whole screen. All those other apps I've mentioned, they don't do that. You only see the screen the size of like maybe 5.3, 5.4, like slightly under the size of the plus size iPhones. So it's like you're not getting the full advantage of what they promise you. They promise you a 5.8 inch screen, but in fact what you're getting is a 5.5 or 5.4. So it's like, nah, this is not good. It's not big enough. I need it bigger. I mean, for me, it's good, but I'm just patiently waiting for Hulu and HBO and the rest of them to be able to stretch to take up the whole screen. So I mean, eventually it's gotta happen, because I said in the other videos, and I'll say in this one, and actually doesn't bother me. So once that happens, it'll be good. I feel that I don't need the plus size phone. But when I discussed this with my wife, and I told her, yeah, the plus size phone is, I don't know, it feels too big now that I'm holding the 7 Plus in my hand. She said, and she brought up a good point, when they do make it a plus size, it's gonna be slimmer because they're taking off the borders. So it won't feel so big in your hand. Phrasing. So and then after she said that, I thought about it. Oh yeah, it should feel smaller even though it's bigger. Again, phrasing. So I'm like, in that aspect, yeah, I think I might get both of us a plus size iPhone 10. But now let's get to this new lineup. Because it costs so much to make each one of these iPhone 10s, if the sales don't increase between now and the end of this market period, which is summertime, they're gonna discontinue the iPhone 10 altogether. Just scrap it. They usually, of course, sell the last year model a little cheaper as they bring in a new one. But because they put so much into this, so much work, so much detail, graphics and artwork, and this is in tech, it's just too much. They can't make it cheaper. They're not making no money on it. So they're just gonna scrap it all together, and they're gonna make a newer version, and they're gonna sell it for around the same price. It might be a little bit cheaper, but some things is gonna go. What things? Hey, this is all speculation at this point. It's all rumor. We don't know. Then there's gonna be a mid-range version, which is gonna be a 6.1 inch screen. That's gonna have an LCD screen. It's supposed to have one camera in the back. It's not gonna have dual camera. It's gonna look just like the iPhone 10. It's just that it's gonna have an LCD screen. Spec wise, still everything is all up in the air at this point, but it's a mid-range phone, so it's not going to be beefed up. And the purpose of that is to give people what they want, a bigger screen at a cheaper price. Then there's going to be the baby everybody wanted, a 6.5 inch version, which is going to be exactly like the iPhone 10, all the nooks and cranny. So they're hoping that this plus size iPhone 10 will be the phone to answer all the other big phones on the market and to answer everyone's demand that they want a big screen phone. Now, the problem with that is that it's going to be hella expensive. They haven't released, at least there's no rumors of, there's no exact rumor of the price, but it's speculating that this phone will be anywhere from $1,400 to $1,500 because it costs so much to slap that beautiful screen on there. And of course, the screen is going to have a higher pixel density than the one that's on the iPhone 10 to accommodate that big screen. So again, you're going to be faced with the same problem, of course, because it's been 3 months that this iPhone 10 is out, and these apps are still not formatted for it. So imagine when they drop this 6.5 inch screen, these app developers still not keeping up with the one that's out now. And now we gotta wait. By the time this phone come out, the app developers will be just now probably catching up with the iPhone 10 demand for their big screen. Like, damn, now we gotta do it over to match a 6.5 inch screen and a 6.1 inch screen. But hopefully, because of the size, when you play one of these movie apps, like HBO or Hulu, I'm sorry if I'm plugging them too much. It's not like they're paying me, but that just need an example to say, for instance, even though it won't take up the entire screen, because the phone is big, when it does play in that middle section there, it'll play at least, I'm hoping, 6 inch. It'll be like a 6 inch screen, because we're cutting off the 0.5, maybe, I'm hoping. And it'll be, the movie or video you're playing will be bigger than the iPhone 8 Plus screen size. So at least you'll be getting, a good video viewing, until the app developer updates and accommodate the entire screen. But when you put on a YouTube video like mine or a Netflix movie, oh my God, it's gonna be gorgeous. Drop dead gorgeous. You'll be able to expand it, take up the whole screen. It's gonna be freaking awesome. So this is the new lineup that we're gonna have at the end of this year, and I have to say I am now looking forward to seeing a 6.5 inch screen iPhone with the design and the features of the iPhone 10. I think I'll definitely might pick that up for myself, and I'm definitely was going to always pick up one for my wife. I said this in my other video. Definitely you should watch my other videos. And thank you for watching this one, and please, I need your help. I need you to subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and watch my other videos and share my videos. I'm pretty sure you heard this by now, but YouTube is cracking down on us small YouTubers, and they want to crush us. So if we don't have 1,000 subscribers or more, yeah, we're gonna get that little hammer. We're gonna get the hammer. So I am about 300 away. I need about 325 or 20 at this point. So please, every subscribe helps. And comment down below. Tell me how you feel about this new lineup that we're gonna have at the end of this year from the Big Apple. The Big Apple. So yeah, let me know how you feel about it, because I'm definitely super psyched about the 6.5 inch. I don't know what they're gonna call it, the 10 plus. Maybe these gonna be the iPhone 9s, because remember this 10 model is supposed to be 2 years ahead of schedule. So maybe the ones they're gonna drop in there this year is the 9 models. Maybe that's why the one that's designed to replace the iPhone 10 is going to be a little less featured, because this one's going to be 9. So then if you think of it that way, I guess it makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense, because look, that's the That's the 9, and then of course the one that we have now, the 10, is the one that's above it. So of course it's supposed to have more features. Then we have the mid-range one that's also be weaker, and of course because that's going to be a 9 also. Hey, this is all starting to make sense now, right? And then the plus size one, well, hell, we can say, hey, that's in the future. That we'll stay in the future with that plus size one, and we're gonna say. So I guess if we slap all that together that way, if they do the marketing probably could do it that way if they want. It makes sense. It makes sense. I said in my video first just to let you know, because no one else, at least I heard, came up with that idea. Everyone's like, what the hell happened to 9? Well, I think 9 is going to happen this year, and it's going to be the lower end version of the 10 that's supposed to replace it. And that 6.1 inch screen is probably going to be the plus size version of the 9 also. And then you have, boom, the 6.5 inch screen, which is going to, hey, this is the plus size one that we should have had dropped last year, but we're going to drop it this year. Here you go. Well, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Deuces.